Hey guys, it's FishingThePNW here. I just wanted to show you a quick trick that will allow you to add more bulk to your jigs. So if you look at this jig in my right hand, you can see that it has a lot more bulk than the jig in my left hand. These are both identical jigs. They're both half-ounce dirty jigs, no jack flipping jigs. But the difference between these two jigs is that this jig right here has a second jig skirt on it. And this one right here has a Reaction Innovations 4.2-inch Sweet Beaver on it, and this one has a 4-inch Lewis and Wright Bass Fishing Technology beaver tail. And again, if you guys look at it, there's a big difference in the bulk of the skirt and the overall presence of the jig. So I'll go ahead and take this trailer off here for you. So this is a stock jig, how it comes out of the package, and it's got a good skirt on it, and you'll catch plenty of fish just like how it is. However, what I like to do, let's go ahead and get that all nice and straight. I'll take a replacement jig skirt from All Terrain Tackle, and I really like theirs because it comes on a rubber band with a hole in the center, so there's no mess, and the skirt is always going to be evenly dispersed. And the important thing about this jig skirt is that it comes on a collar, so that you're never going to have to worry about it being uneven and being all on the bottom of your jig, or just very uneven and spread out. So basically, the bait keeper of this jig is going to hold this skirt in place, and if you're careful, you can actually maneuver on and off. So if you decide to try the bulk and you don't like it, you can take this off. So it's not permanent, and that's the great thing about it. So just go ahead, slide it on there, and just like that, you literally have twice the bulk of the factory skirt. This has a lot more presence in the water, and it looks like a much bigger meal to the bass. One thing to note is that with the extra skirt material, you will slow down the rate of fall. And the other thing is, when you have a bulky jig like this, oftentimes you'll sacrifice the quantity of the bites you get, but when you get bit, it'll usually be better quality. So this is something that you'll want to do when you're targeting bigger bass specifically. And that doesn't mean that you won't catch 1 and 2 pounders on it. You will. However, when you're fishing bigger and bulkier jigs like this, or if you fish like a mop jig, you will often sacrifice the number of bites, but you'll catch bigger bass. So just like that, you have a much bulkier jig. It looks like a much bigger meal, and this is a lot more appetizing to a bigger bass. Again, so this is with the Lewis and Wright Bass Fishing Technology, the beaver tail, and this one right here is with a Sweet Beaver from Reaction Innovations. So just by adding that extra jig skirt, you have, it's almost like a mop jig, but not really. Mop jigs are usually oftentimes made from living rubber, or a mix of living rubber and silicone, and the skirts are often a little bit longer, but again, much bulkier jigs, looks like a much bigger meal, and it may just help you catch a trophy bass. Alright, so try that out and let me know how you guys like it.